Good morning and welcome to day 6 of the 7-day guided meditation for inner guidance and clarity. Today's journey will just continue to lead us into the frequency of receiving the messages and the guidance from our guides and to trust what we hear and to be able to recall what is needed in the moment. So, if you could close your eyes, bringing yourself into a relaxed state of being, relaxing the arms down to the sides of the body, or either hands, palms facing up or down on the legs if sitting. Uncrossing the body, uncrossing your arms or your legs, and just start to slowly find your natural rhythm of breath, breathing in and breathing out, feeling into any part of yourself that may need a little extra comfort today to relax and to be anchored more lovingly in the body with spaciousness. Offering yourself any grace this morning for wherever you're coming or wherever you're tuning in from. Just allowing yourself to be present, remembering there's nothing to do, nowhere to be, only to be present to this moment, to this practice. And so we breathe and we release. Breathing in and release. Deep breath in. Oh, exhalation out. As you're breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, you may want to start to bring in some sound as you release the breath to just open up the throat chakra this morning. Deep breath in through the nose and release with a whatever sound resonates most with you. Deep breath in through the nose and release. Let's take 2 more breaths here at your own pace. And coming back to your natural rhythm, you can continue with the sounding as you exhale. And every time you breathe, see if you can bring in a little bit more spaciousness in the lungs, into the chest cavity. Just breathing in. And at the top of the breath, just take a tiny bit more air in, hold it, and release. Remembering that breath is life. And all we're doing is breathing in a bit more life force in this moment. So let's take another deep breath in, feeling the expansion in the chest cavity, allowing the breath to float all the way up to the top of the lung. And when you get there, hold and take another sip of air. And slowly release that breath out, feeling it go down the body, the central channel, through the bottoms of the feet, and just breathe a little deeper. And as you're finding your rhythm of breathing in more air, more expansion into the body, I want you to see, feel, and imagine it to be so, that there's a door right, right at the center of your heart. And this door is where our journey begins today. As we breathe, we walk to this door. You may sense a glowing light from behind the door, or just know that this is a beautiful journey to embark on, walking into your heart space. And so with ease, slowly open the door, feeling deeply welcomed. Or if it's dark, see if you can find a light source or a candle. Or just say, let there be light. And as the heart chamber slowly begins to illuminate, you can see, sense, and feel just the deep and divine comfort and the return home to self. And as you're there, calling your guide or any pillars of support you may need or require in this moment. Maybe it's a spirit animal, your favorite blankie from a child, from your childhood, or a physical spirit guide that walks with you and has walked with you throughout this whole journey over the last 6 days. And as you are connecting deeply with your guide now, they begin to walk with you along a path that is stretching, a windy path that is slowly beginning to move upward. And it's a nice, easy walk, but you can tell there's a difference in the elevation of the path. And as you are ascending up this lovely path with such ease, such grace, being held so well, you may just breathe here as you're walking up into the upper chambers of the heart. These energetic fields of expansion. And this is the spiritual heart we're walking into. The heart and the seat of the divine Mother, Father, unified field of one. Moving into the space where oneness is very apparent, wholeness is yours in this moment, where everything that you require for this day is readily available to you right here and right now. And we breathe. And as you continue to walk with your guide, the path flattens out, and you are now guided towards this expansive, beautiful field of flowers and beautiful crystals. It is a beautiful, enchanted field of your inner heart space. And you can call forth any remembrance or items or levels of comfort and support that you require in this space. Use your beautiful imagination to create exactly what it is that you need right now. Breathe. And your guide now leads you to a beautiful blanket that's spread out in the middle of the field with lush flowers and pillows, and leads you to just get comfortable here, to lay down and to gaze upon the beautiful sky. And even though it's in the middle of the day or early morning, you can still see the planets and the stars and the moon. And as you are stargazing, your guide just encourages you to ask the question, what is my most inspired, in spirit steps I am to take today? What is my most inspired, in spirit steps I am to take today? And just breathe. And because we are such expansive beings, this guidance, this question can be in regards to anything that is on your heart. Maybe it's abundance in time. Maybe it's abundance for finances. Maybe it is around peace or a conflict that you were having, or guidance on what your next evolutionary steps are for yourself. Or it could just be, how can I bring more comfort to myself and the world? Whatever the question is for you, you get to ask in this moment. Nothing too big, there's nothing too small. And just breathe. Remembering and reminding yourself there's nowhere to be, nothing for me to do, but to be present to this moment. And if at any time you start to lose the thread of the thoughts, come back to the breath Ask your guide to anchor you into your this energetic field more deeply so that you may remember exactly what it is that you're witnessing, sensing, and receiving so that you can walk through your day. So deep breath in and release. We're going to breathe here for about 2 minutes or so, just breathing with ease. Remember to come back and just remember your breath and just breathe. And in this moment, perhaps if you're having a hard time receiving a message, come back to your breath for the moment. Releasing the need to make something happen. Perhaps you can just open up your field a bit more. Open up your energetic receptors all over and around your body just by breathing and being present to the breath. Or you can receive guidance throughout your day after this meditation. Maybe in a song or a conversation or a sign or even a video you may watch. Refer to those things as confirmation to what the question was asked earlier. Remember that Spirit speaks to us in many different ways, and we each have our own unique signature with Spirit. So release any frustrations that you're not receiving anything during this time, and just be open to be present to the moment, knowing that what you require will be given. Just be present to receive it and breathe. And so now slowly begin to bring yourself back from the receptivity field. Any messages or conversations with your team, with your guides, slowly start to bring them to a close. And just with deep gratitude, say thank you. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the receptivity. Thank you for their presence. And slowly, 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 with your guide, they're helping you up off of the beautiful pallet in the middle of the field. And your guide plucks a beautiful feather and a beautiful flower, and also gives you a beautiful crystal to remember your time here. These energetic items are for you to recall what you received. And perhaps throughout your day, you'll receive these 3 items. It's amazing how spirit works when you are in the presence. And so you all begin to slowly walk back up the path and through the field. And this time, as you're walking the path, it's sloping downward. And you just take your time with ease, feeling so full of gratitude, of light, and of peace, and most of all, clarity. And your guide just continues to walk with you down this path, sloping down into the high heart chamber. And as you walk, you see the chamber before you. And you just walk in, and perhaps there, notice how, if anything, has shifted in the heart space, energetically, physically. This inner sanctum, perhaps it feels even more expansive than what it was when you first entered. And you can bid your guide farewell with deep gratitude, to say thank you until we meet again. And you can begin your walk out through the door at the front of the heart, closing the door behind you, and just breathing here, anchoring yourself back into your body, into your own energetic field that is now. Bringing a deeper breath into the body. Starting to feel the breath move into the arms by wiggling the fingers. Feeling the breath move down into the hips, over the thighs, the knees, the shins, down to the bottoms of your feet, and then wiggling your toes to connect the energy back into self, into the body. And just taking deep breath in and release. And you may want to slowly start to flutter your eyes open. If you have water close by, have a sip of water. If you're ready to move. And if you have your journal, I would encourage for you to write down and journal about your journey. And just want to say thank you for being here today. And go forth with your day with the expectation that you will receive even more clarity and guidance, and take this deep sense of peace with you wherever you go, with an open heart and being fully receptive to the guidance throughout your day. I'd say thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. I love you.